Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to AdriRaven, who you may know better as Dame Adriana. Thanks for your continued support, Adri. That said, let's get started. It had been quite some time since our last foray into the Baron's mansion. Much as with our first two attempts, we were met with endless twisting corridors and bloody, brutal traps. Still, we could not help but feel that we were making progress. It wasn't much, but it was at least cause for cautious optimism among our increasingly desperate recruits. Where once we had faced simple servants and feral things, now we faced the Baron's elite, chitinous guardsmen and foppish vampires. Perhaps it was just my imagination, but the Baron seemed to be taking things slightly more seriously with each of our new incursions. Of somewhat greater concern was the fact that the Baron had locked away his private reserves. Where we had once been hard-pressed to navigate even a single hallway without tripping over a bottle of blood, he now seemed intent on starving his guests. Rowan seemed quite certain that they were drawing closer to their mysterious host, but with their pulse slowing and their veins running dry, they had no choice but to return to the Hamlet. Of course, our own reserves were running dry as well. As ever, the task of keeping 24 vampires properly fed was no insubstantial task. Our course was clear. We would simply return to the outskirts of the courtyard and seek out more of the crimson lifeblood we required. Once we had stockpiled a sufficient supply of the stuff, then we would return our full attention to the Baron himself. Dame Adriana, the Cursed Knight, was the first of our infected to volunteer. She had a vested interest in keeping our infected fed, to better maintain the tenuous alliance between our mortal and monstrous recruits. She would be joined by 3 others, Alistair Croft, Wojtek the Bear, and even young Dakram. Together, they would ferret out the stashes of blood that the denizens of the court required for survival. Or, failing that, they would harvest what they needed from the denizens themselves. And welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Now, unsurprisingly, we're on yet another blood run. Like I said in the intro, we're probably going to have to stockpile the stuff. It's a bit tedious, but that should buy us enough time to get some other stuff done. Of course, the whole time we'll also be gaining experience and building up gold, which isn't a bad thing. We'll also spend time stockpiling busts, which we'll need to build the Sanguine Vintner. I think it's pretty clear that that needs to be our very first district in the Hamlet. Anyway, let's meet our heroes. Dame Adriana. Wojtek the Bear. Alistair Croft. Dakram. Oof, and it looks like Croft is already wasting away. We couldn't afford to bring any blood with us, so we'll have to hope we find some fairly soon. Right, and this is a veteran dungeon, so we're going to be up against tougher monsters here. We'll have to be careful moving forward. Not off to a great start. Alright, that's not so bad. Let's take out that Esquire. Come on, Croft. Well, at least he's stabbing himself this time.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Gnawing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
That's not good. Maybe I should have picked up some laudanum. Yeah, let's finish this.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Hey, look at that. Welcome back, Croft. Maybe now you can stop acting like a psychopath. That's, probably wishful thinking on my part. Well, alright then. That's fine. That's what we brought the bandages for. There we go. Okay, we've got one crate of blood right ahead of us.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Blood-soaked pages torn from a journal. 3 of 6. The wound is starting to fester. The flesh around it is gray, flaking, and ridged, almost scale-like. As I write this, my breathing has taken on a hollow timbre and is more labored. My compatriots are laughing and tell me not to worry. It's just the salt mist in the air that pervades these caverns. Yeah, I've got some bad news for you, buddy. Though, given the state of this journal, you've probably already figured it out by now.
A full pack often attracts unwanted attention.
And there we go. That's what we came here for. Wait, what? I didn't even know that could happen. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait a minute. This isn't what we were looking for. You had me worried for a moment there, Darkest Dungeon. Alright, fight ahead. Yeah, we can handle this. Okay, let's get that patched up. Or not. Okay, let's go for the kill.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Nice. Alright, let's get this done. More bleeding. I really should have brought more bandages. Oh, nice. Though, we could have lived without that.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Ah, just what we needed. Oop, don't mind us. Just passing through. Alright, let's get that taken care of. Let's see what else is waiting for us. Sorry, buddy. Can't afford the blood. Trap ahead.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Man, Wajtek is having a really hard time keeping his blood inside his body. Shame we can't recycle that stuff.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Blood-soaked pages torn from a journal, 4 of 6. They are sleeping. I am kept from slumber by a distinct stream of whispers, as if carried by the currents and waves of the sea. I have not told them that most of my flesh is sloughed off, revealing a strange silvery membrane. I keep myself covered. They questioned me when I ate the meat raw at campfall, and found my response difficult to understand. I suppose it would be best to explain my condition when they awaken. Then they would be convinced of my urgency to leave and find aid in the Hamlet. I think we've actually seen that one before, but that's fine. We'll just make sure we take it with us this time so it doesn't repeat again. Nice dodge. We definitely can't afford any more bleeding damage. Oh, this is what I was dreading. Alright, let's do this. Well, that's a bad start. Let's keep going. Oh, actually, I think those things are immobile. Yeah, that was a bit of a waste. Alright, front ranks first. Ooh, that's not good.
Inspiration and improvement.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oof. Okay. one thing at a time. Not great, but that buys us some time. Alright, we really need to get these guys up front, but we'll leave the corpses to Dame Adriana. Let's get a mark on one of those Chevaliers. Dakram's hurting, so let's hide behind Dame Adriana. Nice. We're taking a beating, but we're still standing. Come on, Croft. Okay, she's still hiding for one more turn, so, let's offset that bleeding damage. Alright, back to work on the Chevalier. For goodness sake. Thank you, Croft, for all the good that'll do us. Can't stun this thing again, so let's go for a normal hit. Of course. Alright, I can live with that. There we go. Now let's see if we can finish these things off. Maintain the offensive. So close. Oh my. You have got to be kidding me. All right. Let's see if we can buy some time here. Of course not. All right, we have to stabilize Dame Adriana. Okay, I think that's about enough of that. Thank you, Wajtek. Okay, that's a start. Let's keep piling it on. Croft, you are killing me here.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Well, that was pretty rough, but we made it through. Besides, you know what they say. That which doesn't kill you leaves permanent scars on the psyche. Or something to that effect. I hate to leave those crests behind, so Let's dump the topaz. Okay, moving on. Halfway there. Nice. That's a little more health for us. We'll have to keep an eye on our food, though. Oh, you have got... Okay, we can handle this. Front row first. Nice, that's one down. Oh, very nice. That we could have lived without. Oh, Croft, what am I gonna do with you?
Eradicated.
Alright, well, let's try to keep Croft alive. Adriana, why?
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
I am going to vomit with sadness.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Alistair. I'm feeling a little conflicted here. Okay, let's get this moving.
The ground quakes.
Croft, please heal yourself. Better than nothing. Once more, run to the brink. Let's lock this thing down. Toss out some healing. Should have just healed. Okay, we are back in business. Let's finish this damn thing off.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Goodbye.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Well, that was nightmarish, but we made it through, and we've got our final objective in sight. Just a little farther, heroes. I promise. I would like those portraits. Oh, right, it's a little silly to hold on to this stack of 25 coins.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm emotionally exhausted here. Good old darkest dungeon. So relaxing.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
We're almost done, so I guess we can start dumping supplies. Yeah, let's eat the rest of our food. You know what? Let's dump the antitoxins too. No bandages, so on to the final fight. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're fine here. These guys are more based around sanity damage. We're not really worried about that right now. Let's whittle down those maggots.
Back to the pit.
That's fine. I can live with that. Thank you, Croft. Finally. No good deed goes unpunished. Should have seen that one coming.
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one. Not today.
Not today. Okay. Things are starting to turn around here, he said, right before encountering 4 Chevaliers in the final room. Okay, let's stay on the offensive. Occultist, heal thyself. Yeah, fine, whatever.
Their cursed champion falls. This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, we're pretty much done here. Might have a fight in that last room, but I'm just glad we're almost done. I don't think I can take much more of this. Alright, we are going to explore that last hallway, so let's dump the keys. Oh, thank goodness. The things we do for a drop of blood. Okay, let's check that last curio, and I think we're done here. Ah, good thing we saved those shovels.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Well worth it. Well worth it. Let's dump the rest of our supplies. Well, I was hoping they'd be able to scout the last hallway, but that's fine. It's not worth going in there blind, so pack it up, heroes. We're headed home. Not bad. I was hoping for more gold, but that will keep us in business for another week. We definitely made up for it with heirlooms, though. That's a nice, tidy stack. Two level ups. And an interesting assortment of new traits. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go take a walk, or maybe stare at the sky for a while. Maybe I'll play with my cats. You know how it is. We'll hit the pause button for now, but we'll pick up here next time. Likely with more time in the courtyard. See you then.